There are a lot of celebrities come on this show, and I have a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old, and I tell them, you know, I'm going to go see this star or that star. They don't know who I'm talking about. I don't know what it is, but I told my kids today I'm going to go see Ringo Starr today, and they lost their minds. Kids today, young kids, know you and love you. Explain that.
I'm lovable.
Very good. That works for me.
I don't know. It's a thing that's always been a fact that I get on with kids.
Right.
And I feel that's because I am one.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's. I say that to my son, and he doesn't laugh either. Now he's got his own kids. I say, now you got someone to play with your own age.
Yeah, exactly. I saw you play with your all-star band a number of years ago when we were doing the show in New York, and I went and saw you at Radio City, and you were nice enough to invite me backstage just to chat. And just before you went on, you told me that you still get stage fright.
I do.
I don't believe that. I find that...
Well, I'm going to lie to you.
Oh, yes!
I'm going to lie.
You're a liar, is what I'm saying.
I do. There's a moment, every night there's a moment that I just want to go back to bed. It's like, I just get nervous. And then I run on. Yeah. And as soon as I grab the mic, then I'm fine. But every night I keep saying, okay, tonight's the night you're going to be Frank Sinatra. You're just going to stroll on. And I haven't made it yet.
Really?
I run.
You always run out.
I run, yeah. It's just something that happens, you know. All the nerves just come to the fore.
But it's so funny because after all the insanity that you went through in the eye of that hurricane and over all these years, to still have that, but you might need that too to put on a good show, don't you think?
Well, it's part of what I am.
Yeah.
It's just I have it, so, you know, it's really, I can't talk to anyone who doesn't have it.
Right.
This is just how I
This is how you are.
You know, and, you know, there has been times when not only though I have those hesitant 3 seconds, I have actually puked it before I went on.
Did you puke backstage just now?
I gotta be honest, no.
Because I could have sold that on eBay.
I know.
Oh, well.
Anyway, it's just one of those things. I do get nervous before every show, and I run on, and I'm fine.
Right. I want to ask you about the All-Star Band. Over the years, you get to have so many great musicians in your All-Star Band, and you pretty much get to have anybody that you want, and you ask them, they come and they play with you.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, over all the years, George, Paul, they never... You never invited them along, or they never jumped in? Oh, you did invite them along.
I used to invite George every time, and he'd say, you'd have to give me all the money. And Paul's always busy. I don't know.
I'll talk to him.
Yeah.
All right.
It's one of those things you do.
Can I ask you I know you've answered a million Beatle questions all the time, but I have to ask you, there's one story that I've never thought, I've always wondered, is this true or is this just one of those things that was made up? But there's a famous story that Bob Dylan introduced you guys to pot for the first time. You had never tried it before, and that's a story, and I thought, is that true?
No, it is true. But
it is true.
He didn't actually give us it. He was in the room.
So he was not the supplier?
No. Yeah. Bob Dylan's your dealer.
Yeah.
Now, Bob was in the room in the hotel when was arranged that someone else would bring some stuff. And
someone who will not be
We
named.
got high and we laughed our asses off.
Now this was, so the 4 of you tried it for the first time. Who was the one that went first, or did you all?
I went first.
How was that? How was that decided?
The drummers always go first.
Yeah. And last, yes.
Yeah.
More than his share. How was it decided that you would go first?
Well, just how it was.
You were the adventurous
we didn't
one.
draw lots. It was like, okay, let's go. And, you know, we had a suite, we had a living room, and in the bedroom was where it was happening in those days.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was against the law then. Not like now, it's okay.
It's crazy here in California.
Yeah.
I'm not used to it. I mean, people, you see people driving public buses smoking marijuana down the street.
I don't think so.
What's wrong with you? Okay, I made that up.
I don't think so.
Okay, I apologize, Ringo.